Hello everybody and welcome to another Let's Play of Dominions 5. So, our next faction would be Ermor. This is a Roman faction. As you can see, you have all of the lovely Roman units, which I love Rome. I love the history of Rome. It's quite beautiful. And we will have, commander-wise, we'll just start with your basic scout. Nothing too special about them. Moving on, you have an assassin in this army, which is interesting to use. We will use them a little bit just to make a point of how they're being used and what they can do. They can do a lot of things if you use them correctly, so that's good to know. You're a basic centurion, good leadership, decent stats, nothing too special. You have your legate, or legatus, legionnaires, with 120, which will give you a bonus of +2 morale to your squad, and up to 4 squads, this will be our main general on the battlefield. Plus, we're gonna have some centurion mixed in there. So, let's just say for mimicking the Roman armies, that'll be quite interesting. Moving on, you have your basic acolyte, a priest. Nothing too special, quite cheap, beautiful to have if you're fighting undead. This will be our main researcher. This is an augur, so you have your holy priests of ancient time. These guys will conduct your ceremonies in ancient Rome and such and such. Decent as in communion slaves, but that's a whole nother things to do and set up and things like that, which I am, let's just say, somewhat proficient in it, but not that much. So we'll see how it works. I'll try to do some communions, slaves and masters and all of that. I'll see what I can do. Plus they have this fortune teller, which can prevent bad events, so that will be quite nice to have. You have your augur elder, so that'll be a expert magician, quite powerful. It's again a communion. This guy is a communion master. And then you have your chances of the other spells. So he can do fire, especially death. That's the most important thing, which is fantastic. Air is a little bit interesting, but not that impressive in my opinion. Now you have your bishops. A level 2 priest, which is decent. 110, not that expensive. And he is recuperating, plus he has healer of 1. If you remember our last Let's Play, the ladies had a healer of 3, I believe, which is obviously the most powerful. The more you have, the better you are. But still, since we still have a healer that we can recruit, it is quite good. And the recruitment points for it is like a normal commander. Yeah, normal magic commander. And then you have your archbishop, which is a level 3 priest, and that is very important because few nations have level 3 recruitable mage, or actually priest, which is somewhat of a mage, a special mage, a holy mage, a whatnot mage, and Mechnat mage, I don't know. Anywho, these guys are the ones that are outside, so basically where you don't have any forts, you can recruit these guys. They can give you some special like paths, which you can then forge items for these paths, which are quite nice, but you have to be lucky in all of them. And then you have the Pontifex, which is a level 2 fire, and I might think that you have some special fire spells if you link these two together. I can't remember exactly. Right, on to the units. You have your basic slinger, Nothing too impressive. If you give them fire arrows, so there's a special spell that you can cast on the battlefield. It costs 1 fire gem. Gives them fire arrow. Quite nice if you mass them up. Very cheap. Impressive in high numbers. You have your basic units, the census. This little fellow over here will be the backbone of our military in the beginning. Very cheap. Resource and gold. Yes, that's true, it has a morale of 8, but my god, look at this. Defense of 14. It is ridiculous. This cheap for a defense of 14. That's 4 above average. Insane. Why is that? Because of the tower shield. This shield is beautiful. Absolutely amazing. Not that big of... well, not that big. No protection. Let's just say, just as pointing out, 7 protection is no protection, in my opinion. But yeah, this will be the main guy in the beginning. Plus, they have a javelin, which is amazing. -2 at precision, but in time, they usually survive comparatively to other units that cost this little longer, and it gives them experience and defense attack and all of that jazz. Plus they have a spear of length 3, which gives them a small little advantage of other units that have a length 2 in their weapons. Quite nice. Gladiators. You remember them? Rome and all of that? Are you not entertained? Yes, yes we are. Are you? Are you sure? Maybe if you click that like, I'll believe you. Until then, just joking. The Ritarius. Beautiful unit all around. Extremely cheap. 1 resource. Why is it? Why is it? 1 resource and 10 gold for this amazing unit that has 11 attack and 22 damage. Well, let me tell you. Since they're slaves that have been fighting in the arena, if they prove themselves, which is, I believe, if they hit a unit or be attacked successfully by a unit, the next turn that you will have, these units will vanish, so they'll disappear. So it's a sort of a glass cannon in sense of finances. Yes, you can mass these bad boys in a pinch and defeat large armies, and then they will disappear. But you already won, and your resources, comparatively, if you invest in other regular units, will still go away. Fantastic. This is the other version. Has a flail, length of 2. I believe that's a length of 3 on the trident. So that's, this guy is a little bit better than this guy, in my opinion. But I believe the flail has 2 numbers of attacks. Yeah. So he attacks double. Right. You got your leve, which is a little bit better than our Accensus. Ascensus. You have your next guy, which is the Rorarus, a little bit better than the other one, but nothing too much. Other than the Legionary Hermit? No, not even. Then you have this interesting fellow, let's just say, that can... I never used them, to be honest. They have poison resistance. They're cold-blooded, which is horrible if you're fighting a cold nation, or in cold in general. And they have swamp survival. Nothing in their swimming, which is okay-ish. But since you don't have a commander that can swim, it's... I don't know what to say about these guys. They're decent resources to skill-wise. But other than that, nothing too impressive about them. I don't know, never used them. Good, let's get into our real units, the Hastatus, the mark of the Empire. Well, not the Empire, but Early Republic. Beautiful units all around, not that expensive at all. Good morale, above average. Protection, above average. I usually judge protection not at 10, but around 13. What's in my opinion, 13 is average. What's more than 13 is above average. Because goddamn, protection under 13 is dubious, to say the least. Other than that, beautiful unit. Combat speed of 9, not that impressive, but we don't care about that too much. Right, and then you have your Principes, which will be your backbone from middle to late stages of the game. Quite a beautiful unit to have, all in all. Very impressive. Cheap. 16 protection. That's a protection of a mounted unit, I believe. Let's see. Yep. You have 16 protection with this beast of a unit. Beautiful. Right. Let's go to the Triadas, our veterans. Unfortunately, they're old, which is very sad. Old units are, in my opinion, dubious at best at recruiting, especially units and not leaders. Leaders, you can do things about that, but units, nah. For some reason, this guy costs 20 protection. Yes, protection resources. Yes, I understand that he has 18 protection, but other than that, yeah, he has formation fighters, which is quite good if you can mess them up. But these guys die. They die quite fast. They get injured because they're old. They get afflictions. And remember, we have only +1 healing ability, which is not that great. These guys will get older and older and lose their skills and things like that, which is not great. I'm not sure. I might just get a bulk of them and just put them in front, just for. They cost 15. not that impressive. Let's just say. But yeah, we'll try them out. Just make an elite force in the middle of the battlefield. We'll see. Right, moving on to the standard. Well, it is your basic status, I believe. However, they have a standard bonus which gives +1 morale to everybody in the embedded unit formation. Quite nice, beautiful, aesthetically pleasing to see these flags moving around your army. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Right, on to our horses. You have your basic equities, or equities, something, right? Very cheap for a horse and quite good, except for the protection, but that's fine. You have 3 attacks, 11 attacks, that's okay. 16 defense, beautiful as always. Quite good. Recruitment points 46, absolutely horrible, but it's a horse, what do you want? Moving on, these will be your sacred units, and they are quite good for the price. 45, 24, 48, quite nice units. Protection 14, that's a little bit better, but not that impressive. However, they have recuperation, which is amazing for the long run, because usually your sacreds die if they survive for that long, of diseases and limbs and all of that horrible things that makes them quite inefficient. So recuperation, it is an amazing trait which they have, which is amazing. Right, cool. And then you have your temple, which you can recruit your sacreds and your priests. 3 fire gem, 3 astral. It's not that impressive. I mean, it's okay. 6 gems until for your main site. It's quite good. Right, let's move on. We will make our... what shall we take? I think we'll take the Divine Emperor. As always, I'm gonna go with a theme. I'm not gonna do anything efficient. It's just playing the game in a funny manner. Let's just say. Right. Let's see what we can do. Let's put him dormant. Why not? The king or emperor is not a guy that moves around too much. He just... or should I actually take him? You know what? Let's take him on a journey. I always do these two. Actually, I'll put him dormant, and I'll do luck, because I want to get some scales. Not scales. I want to get some events that gives me their special heroes. So every nation has a special hero that if your luck scales are high, you can get them much faster than you could otherwise. Right, other than that, do you get... yes. Let's do a Rainbow Mage, why not? It's absolutely silly. Let's do an absolutely silly mage. Can I do anything else? Oh yeah, you know what? Let's do that, and let's go with Eeny, Meeny, Miny, Moe. Order. Heat and order. Right, can I? No, I can't. Right, a dormant thing with everything on him. Why not? Pompeius. Should I leave him up Pompeius? God, Pompeius didn't have a good day. Oh, yes. Yes? Yes. Why not? I'll honor Pompeius with this gameplay. Hopefully I won't die. Ooh. Right. Let's put the strength of independence at 6 just to make sure. I always play with 75 sight frequency because I love gems. It's just, who doesn't? Who doesn't? Right, let's move on. Random events are common, so we can get those special units. Story events are all story events if we get that stage, or if we get lucky. Different kind of events just to spice up the game. Skull grabs on. Hall of Fame will put 20 guys. I love the Hall of Fame. I love heroes. Global enchantments 9. I don't think we'll get to that, but to all of 9, but why not? We will put no limit on special items, and research will be very easy to get some interesting units of this specific faction. Right, password disable, renaming is allowed. Okay, and I'll see you guys in the game. And welcome back, guys. So, as usual, in the beginning there was chaos, obviously, and then the wheel has turned once more, and here we are. Our lovely empire is next to a swamp. Fantastic. Our lovely empire will... oh, no, in a wasteland. As I was saying, our lovely empire will start anew. Right. We have 2 farmlands though, and a farmland with mountains, which is quite nice, and then a plain nothing special province. Fantastic. Excellent. Let's continue, shall we? We are going to get a legatus and a bishop. And as I promised, we're gonna get some levies. Everybody likes a levy. There we go. Repeat that. Other than that, we should start researching. What shall we start researching? Conjuration, maybe? Shall we go again with conjuration? Contact Lar. Lars are quite impressive. So we might just go with conjuration 5. Why not? Let's go with conjuration 5 and then actually no. Do we have reanimated dead? Yes, we do. Reanimation. You know what? Let's go with was it enchantment? Give us Pale Riders. Yes, level 5. Done. Let's go with some undead theme here, because I do believe if you reanimate the dead from this faction, you'll get actually legionnaires instead of your normal run-of-the-mill undead folks, let's just say. So we're gonna, yeah, you know what? I will get an Augur Elder and do something about that. And first and foremost, let us... Where are you? Wait. There we go, rename. This name has gone down in history. Let's hope. We're not next to a forest, so that's good. However, the south has some forests. We will see. Hello, Varus. Was it Varus spelled like this? Hopefully. Anyway, we all know what Varus did. Hopefully he won't make that mistake again. Right, let's continue. Let's move this guy over here and see, because we want the mountains so we can get more resources, so we can make more of these beautiful units. But we'll see what's going on. Right, let's continue next turn. Whoa, that was fast. What do we have here? Infantry and militia archers. That's absolutely nothing. That's beautiful. My god, Amazons. I don't like Amazons. Right, so let's do some more of them. I'm gonna bunch them up in one stack, do a line. Varus, you stay behind troops. Right, and you don't attack. Jesus, I'm silly like that. Aurelius. Yeah, why not? We'll go with Aurelius. We're gonna wait for this bishop to come out, and then we will push on this. 40 though. I have 37. Let's put them fire and keep distance at the closest. Shall we wait? Yeah, let's wait 2 turns, and the third we're gonna attack, so that's 4 in total. Can't say I'm that happy, but why not? Right, 1. In you go. Wait, no, in you go. So we're gonna have a lovely unit, and then I'll use one of... I'll do one of them and then just continue normally. Oh, and I'll do 2 assassins. Why not? Why not? So I can show you how they work. Hopefully they work. Let's go next turn. Right, perfect. You go in, +3. Beautiful, 15 morale. Fantastic, 16 morale, just like that. Off the bat, 16 morale. This game, no. Sometimes it's very silly. Divine Blessings. Yes, Divine Blessing, which will bring them to 17 more. It's, yeah, silly. Absolutely silly. You know what I forgot? I forgot to put a specific faction against my Roman faction. That's too bad. Anywho, let us have some fun, shall we? The March of the Roman Legion, the first march. Let's just say this is the Etruscan League. Why not? The Etruscans with another name, under another name, pseudo name, are ruining our lands. Let's conquer them, shall we? Let's continue. Bam! First engagement of our legions. That's silly. This is what I call very silly. Right. Wait. Oh yeah, because it's not in our domain. Oh well. Right, let's see what we got here. How fast will these guys evaporate? So you don't have shields. I think you're gonna die extremely fast. If you... Right. Oh well. There we go. These guys had shields, unfortunately, so they deflected some of my javelins. But other than that, I think this is a wrap already. Maybe I should have gone and did some more province defense. Strength, independent strength. That's quite fast. Right. An eye catcher gained, really. How many did we lose? 3 units for a farmland province. Just, it's so silly. As usual, everything's so silly. 16, 8, double the amount. So we'll keep them going as such. Right, let's move. Tell me you have leadership. Valor. Wait, is it? Wait, oh, I forgot to bring you. Okay, Varus, let's go. Bad luck, I say, but who cares, right? Beautiful, you have Valor already. That is amazing. That is beautiful. You should be protected at all times. Right. So nobody here. Let's move on. Oh my god. I do not want to attack that, so Varus will attack that alone. So I can then scream at him. Varus, where are my legions? As Varus looks confused. Lying dead. Alright. Let's see what we have here. The same basic thing. We charge in, you murder them with spears. Throwing spears, that is. Come on, one more. Oh, oh. There we go. And absolute murder. Beautiful. Wait, why are these people moving with them? Right. How many did we lose? 3. Not bad at all. Some fire gems, a battle affliction, and a hero. What did you get? Precision. That's actually quite good. They need precision. I would love to have a mage here, but that will do just fine. You got death. Exactly what I wanted. Perfect. Let's get you to reanimate. Oh, wait. Oh, you have. You silly thing. Let's alchemize. I don't need fire gems. Don't be silly. Death gems for the win. Right. All the death gems. And I'll cast reanimation and then a king. And then we'll have some interesting legions. Why? Oh yeah. Stay behind, divine. Right, let's go. This is a little bit worrisome. Only 10 cavalrymen. Anywho. Perfect. Now, reset. We will get our main guys with a battle standard. Not so many. We'll see. You actually, I'll get 2 assassins just to try them out. Actually, I'll get 4 assassins just to try them out. I'll move them around and stabby and all of that. The Lamaya Queen, just unpleasant. But anyway, right. So reanimation, stabby. Next turn. Yet another battle, which is the most weirdest one. Huh. Do they have... No, they don't. Thought, or was it Wasteland that gives you a penalty in combat movement speed? I don't remember. Ow. Hey now. You actually don't need to hit me. Just pretend. Ow. Okay. And... Come on. That was pathetic. Right. But other than that, we showed them. Huh. That was quite a little bit pathetic. I lost 4. Nothing that impressive. Right. You have cast. There we go. Look at that. 6 true. But look at that attack and defense, beautiful, and a javelin. Jesus, beautiful units, and we got what? 10? Oh my God, we got 10 for Are they formation? No, they're not formation fighter. That would be amazing if we had formation fighters. Oh, right. We got 2 dudes. Let's move right over there. I'm gonna move them here. More resources. Shall we get a horse? Yeah, let's actually 24, 22. Yeah. And a status. Moving on in life. Moving up actually. Let's reanimate some more then. Why not? But we are done for today. So thank you very much for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe if you like what you see here. And I'll see you next time, guys. Bye-bye. Subscribe.